Hey everybody, welcome to Open by Accident. I'm Matt,
And I'm Nick.
and recently we went to the Como Retro Game Con in Columbia, Missouri. In this video, we're going to check out the con, as well as share with you our pickups from the show. So with that, let's jump right in.
So Como Retro Game Con is a video game convention set up by a local high schooler and his family here in Columbia, Missouri.
The show's been going on for 3 years. We've attended the past 2.
There's many displays that they change every year. Last year there was a traveling museum. This year there was a lot of arcade games to play.
Definitely a focus on the arcade cabinets. There were some really nice dedicated cabinets, including a Simpsons, as well as that Tapper.
The Tapper was really cool and they were all in really good shape.
So the show's held at a nicer hotel in Columbia, Missouri. When you walk in, you're immediately greeted by some wonderful people. After that, you've got the arcade room, as well as where the tournaments are held.
So the tournament that they were holding this year was Super Smash Bros. On the Nintendo Switch, but they also had a dedicated LAN setup for GoldenEye on the N64. They had a pole with 4 monitors hooked up to it and also 4 dividers so nobody could see each other's screens.
There was also a panel room for the presentations.
And then we jump right into the vendor hall, which is the main attraction of the convention.
So we spent most of our show experience in the vendor room trying to add games to Nick's budget 360 collection, as well as trying to finish up my 360 collection. But we ended up finding stuff we really weren't looking for.
Yeah, there's a little bit of everything at this convention. We had Paul Niemeyer, who worked with Mortal Kombat. There was lots of fan art made by a lot of people. And just the people there were super friendly, so having conversations was very, very prominent.
You also had some vendors that were actual storefronts from like the St. Louis area. You had Filthy Game Room set up as like kind of the main vendor of the show, which it showed because he had some amazing things to display, like that Snatcher for Sega CD or the Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Things you've never seen before in real life, and they were just on the shelf, ready to be bought.
Another thing that really stood out was boxed TurboGrafx 16 games.
And I had never seen a boxed TurboGrafx 16. I've seen them in the drill case, but I've never seen the cardboard, so that was really cool.
Like Nick was saying, the vendor experience, talking to the vendors. When you have a smaller show like this, it's a lot easier to have a conversation with them and, get their experience with gaming and tell them what you're looking for. And they can point out if they have it, or they can share with you like, hey, that other vendor has what you're looking for. There's a lot more communication in a smaller show like this versus me going to the Midwest Gaming Classic where you have 75,000 people in attendance and having that, intimate relationship or interaction with somebody isn't there because there's just so many people trying to have that same experience.
Right. At MGC, there's just so much to see, so much to do, and, people, doing it for a business. So there's just too much things to do to really have a personal conversation or a one-on-one conversation with somebody there.
Another nice thing about a local show is you get to see some people that you've interacted with in the past. Like we got to see Retro Tony, and he was kind of downsizing his video game collection. So having a relationship already built with Tony, we were actually able to bundle some games together and get a really good deal. And we'll share that with you in our pickups portion.
Heck yeah.
All right, we got Brian here. You had some pickups at the Como Retro Game Show. Tell us what you got.
Guitar Hero on the Wii. Guitar Hero Smash Hits on the Wii. It's good. It's a good game. $3.
Is it though?
It is. It really is. It's a good pickup.
So there's a lot of nice little touches at this convention. One of which being a vendor that had a tiny little VHS television set up, and he had the Super Mario Bros. Movie from the 90s playing on it. This is the same vendor that last year sold us our trading cards from that movie, which we opened up on our podcast. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah, there was another vendor that was set up with just like a bunch of import titles for like Nintendo 64 and Nintendo DS, a lot of Pokemon stuff. And I ended up picking up a Nintendo 64 game from him because the price was really good. Some other vendors, it seemed like they were mostly just like individuals, like downsizing their collection. They were possibly selling off their entire collection, or maybe they're just selling off their duplicates, trying to raise funds for that next item in their collection.
And at the end of the day, we're all gamers trying to collect, so I think we all made out pretty well.
So we spent the last hour or so of the show in the panel room with Mr. Rightway and Neo Ness as they put together a podcast recording with an audience.
And there was a lot of fan interaction. They did game giveaways where they did a number guessing game to give away the games.
Nick here was actually fortunate enough on the last giveaway to guess the right number and win a game that Neo Ness kindly donated.
Right. The game I won was King of Fighters 2002-2003, sealed for original Xbox. So I was pretty psyched to get that.
That's a really nice giveaway. So Neo Nest, shout out to you for donating the game.
All right. Awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks a bunch, man.
Yeah. So first giveaway on our podcast. So excited podcast. We gave away a King of Fighters 2002, 2003 sealed. So congratulations. Appreciate you.
So after the panel, I was able to have a nice conversation with Mr. Rightway, and he was kind enough to take the time to share with me his Xbox 360 pickups throughout the show. All right, so I'm here with Mr. Rightway at the Como Retro Game Show, and he's going to share with us some of his pickups.
Xbox 360.
Xbox 360 pickups.
We got Daily Prohibition. Then he's sealed. Look. Sealed.
Sealed. Aya Katana. Man, that's a good one.
Sherlock Holmes. We got Armored Core, which is five. Good price, $45. Beginning to be hard to find. Tornado Outbreak sealed. I might open it. Ooh. Remember Me. Chrome House. And Dynasty Warriors. Yep. So yeah, a lot of good 360 stuff that I want to add. There you go.
Overall, we had a really good time at the Como Retro Game Convention. It's grown a lot in the past 3 years it's been here, and we're excited to see where it goes from here. For more information, check out ComoRetroGameCon.com.
With that, we're going to go ahead and end this video. But stay tuned, as we're going to have a follow-up with our pickups from the show. We appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the videos. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, everybody.